Body slams in a preseason game? Yep, you heard that right. The Washington Mystics tried to bully the Indiana Fever, only to watch Sophie Cunningham torch them for 21 points and an overtime W buckle up, because the 2025 Fever just sent the league a loud, spicy warning shot. Caitlin Clark's streak of 161 straight games ended with a tight left leg, and 12,000 fans suddenly wondered if they'd paid to watch a funeral procession. From opening tip, the Fever looked like they'd hit the snooze button twice. Stone cold bricks, zero flow, down 15 before the popcorn got warm. Coach Stephanie White called timeout, lit up her clipboard, and reminded everyone those fans had not come to watch drag-ass basketball. The mission, survive without the face of the franchise, prove this roster is more than a one-woman show, and do it against a Mystic squad that smelled blood in the water. Washington's game plan? Old school intimidation, hard hedges, forearm shivers, full court bumps. The Mystics treated a preseason tune-up like Game 7. Kia Nurse, Ariel Atkins, and rookie Kiki Iriafen set a tone that said, "Welcome to the weight room." Indiana's reply at first was a collective shrug. Missed layups piled up, Gainbridge went quiet, and social media typed the words, "Same old Fever." But every boxing match has that moment when the underdog shakes off the jab. And that starts with a spark plug. Enter Lexi Hull, the human defibrillator. Off the bench, she ripped 4 steals, dove for loose balls like her contract depended on it, and splashed a transition 3 that yanked Indiana back to life. Her energy infected Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and most importantly, Sophie Cunningham. Suddenly the lead was down to single digits. The crowd rediscovered its voice, and the Mystics realized this wasn't going to be a Sunday stroll. Still, Indiana needed one more jolt. 5 minutes before halftime, rookie Kiki Iriafen decided to audition for the WNBA. Fighting for a rebound, she grabbed Cunningham and slammed her onto the hardwood. Gasps, boos. Cue every "did they really just do that" meme. Officials ruled it a flagrant one, a soft serve for a move straight out of SmackDown. Cunningham popped up, jawing, eyes blazing. Mystics fans called it physical. Fever fans called it assault. Sophie called it motivation. In that instant, the 2025 Fever's identity crystallized. Mess with one, mess with all. Post-slam. Cunningham morphed into Spicy Sophie. Mid-range jumpers, wet corner threes, money, coast-to-coast drives that ended with Mystics on skates, chef's kiss. Meanwhile, Hull kept pickpocketing passing lanes, and DeWanna Bonner got in Brittany Sykes' face after a second cheap shot. Veteran policing at its finest. Indiana closed the half down just 3. Crowd roaring. Mystics suddenly blinking like uh-oh. Cunningham's stat line after the foul. 12 points in 11 minutes, 100% attitude. Fourth quarter, Fever free throw clinic. They drained 27 of 28. That's 96.4%, clamped 94-foot pressure, and erased Washington's lead completely. Overtime, pure Sophie symphony. She hit a step-through layup, canned 2 cold-blooded freebies, and sealed the deal with a baseline fade that had Mystics defenders arguing with ghosts. Final tally, 21 to 8 to 1 on 55% shooting. Mystics walked off without handshakes because nothing stings like watching your own intimidation plan flip into a highlight reel for the other guy. Last year, opponents saw the Fever as Caitlin and friends, flashy on offense, soft everywhere else. Tonight proved the scouting report is dated. Cunningham, Hull, Bonner, Mitchell, Boston, different personalities, one mindset, fight first, ask questions later. Coach White called Sophie a dog, but truth is the entire kennel is hungry now. When Clark returns, she's rejoining a pack, not carrying passengers. So, to every WNBA team penciling in Indiana as an easy W, consider this your preseason spoiler alert. Bully ball is officially canceled in Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Try it, and just like the Mystics, you might leave spicy, bruised, and -1 handshake. Roll credits, hit subscribe, and comment spicy Sophie if you're here for the Fever's glow up. That's it for today. See you next time, and don't forget to subscribe and like. See you next video.